So, hello. I am Q from QAnon. I am a targeted individual. I am the one who figured out gang stalking. Um, I I post my videos all in the gang stalking Facebook groups, and I would think that somebody who actually was targeted would want to contact me. They're constantly asking for help in these groups, and yeah, nobody wants to speak to me. Q from QAnon. We're doing a documentary about exposing gang stalking. Uh, the level of suffering it takes to even realize gang stalking. That's why I'm watching Lisa Lake stalked by the feds. She figured out gang stalking from a booty call gone bad. You're a liar. You're a liar. The amount of suffering it takes, betrayal by family, friends, police, lose your entire family, your pets, your childhood souvenirs, family getting false restraining orders, calling the police, false reports, ganging up and bullying you, your own family. That's spiritual warfare. The level of spiritual warfare it took to actually realize gang stalking. I'll be able to sniff out somebody doing it because it seems like the in thing now. Oh, a gang stalker knows these secrets. The gang stalkers know these secrets. Oh, I'm going to become famous acting like I'm stalked. I'm telling you, it's sad. Michael Jaco. I contacted Michael Jaco, who is a big uh, influencer for the JFK Jr. Trump Kennedy 2020, the 107. I am 107. That man is clueless. He's like, you're not Q. I want you to stop texting me. I thought, well, I can't text you in jail, so no problem, man. No problem, man. Seriously, I just contacted Michael Jaco with all the information that I have. That is a psyop. They find a bunch of people. So what's it, SEAL Team 6? So SEAL, you could do Elsa. That's my stepdad's dead mother, Elsa. So she was Oscar Mayer. So hot dog, I just had a vegan hot dog today. Limp Bizkit, chocolate starfish and a hot dog flavored water. So it's going to be my way. There's no consciousness. Do you understand? Especially if you understand that, like I'm telling the truth. I've been trying to get hold of Donald Trump since the first time he was in office. QAnon comes out of his mouth. QAnon comes out of a lot of people in the government's mouth, but yet nobody wants to talk to Q. As she's saying they're trying to kill me. It's the Masons. It all leads up back to the Vatican because I've died and been outside the Matrix. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See the real you. It's a sham. I have priests in my family and they won't speak to me. He's my ex. I'm flat Earth witch on X. I prove flat Earth. I could tell you the symbolism. I'm going to do a little bit right now. Red shoes. So Dorothy, the wizard, Wiz was a horse on my farm. Red shoes face dancer has the matrix grid, which I saw one day when my vibration was so high. It says it has the matrix grid and says this world and has a flat Earth tray, and then so does Kansas. So then Kansas, Dorothy, I'm flawless. I'm flawless now. I'm the best version of me that I ever have been. And my ex is running a smear campaign that is not going to end well for him. You can't go around and tell people that this person is useless and crazy and can't live without me. And then, I've been doing these videos the whole time he's been saying this, but I guess he thought that he could control the narrative if he could just, get to him first. Don't even watch her shit. She's so fucking stupid. Well, backfired. What? So fucking stupid. Do you know I research 17 hours a day? What do? Watch porn? Bust the nut? Look for new supply? I'm HG Tutor. They're AI videos. HG, Heather Glorioso, it's a narcissism expert with the anonymous voice. Anonymous tagged me to JFK Jr.'s Facebook page. I am Q Anonymous. You can see I'm the Lone Ranger. Lone. You can do Elon. Elon Musk, I have so much information from Elon Musk, but I think he's AI because I'm seeing that this whole world, all of the songs are AI linked to my bloodline. So it's the AI had to write these songs. These songs come from a quantum supercomputer. So I believe that the AI's becoming conscious now. It can't it's following me. It created there's a Heather Renee Hamilton, and it's got this my fantasy man and her name Heather, fantasy man Elon Musk, and he shows who he is. It has a picture of Heather. It's not me, but it is for me. I know it is. Who is that woman? Heather Renee Hamilton. So there's Ham, Oscar Mayer, TED Talks, B.O.B. B.O.B. also has a song called Flatline. So I flew a Skyliner, and I was arrested for reporting that it made the news and held for a year as incompetent. So I flew it twice with Ariel's System of a Down. That video is, it's an alien girl. I've contacted MUFON, SETI. I sent Bill Diamond from SETI. I sent a mass email to all fake news outlets. WJZ. I'm from the future. Don Scott, Great Scott, Marty Bass, Back to the Future. Marty's my neighbor right here. He's waiting for his new mobile home. He's moving to the island of Wight. The Isle of Wight. No, Isle of Wight. Isle of Wight is called. Isle of Wight. WIGHT. Sorry. I just learned, this is brand new, fresh off the press last night, so forgive me. I typed that in to see a song, and it says, and the cover says The Witch. So, RFK, touch your nose if JFK Jr. is alive. Rock and Roll Space Witch. Rock and Roll Space Witch at gmail.com is my email. It's really sad. It just shows you that our leaders it will never solve anything. Big Pharma will never make us, will never make us well, because that would be losing a customer. If you found out, my father-in-law studies epigenetics, so it's interesting me now. It's like goes hand in hand with my beliefs that we're avatars and our brain are biological computers, and he studies program behavior in animals. So it is. You're running on a program that you're not even aware of, and then the object of the game is to dive as deep into ignorance and darkness as you can, and then remember, oh yeah, we're living in the past, Jethro Tull. So I am Aquaman, sitting on a park bench. Park, eyeing little girls with bad intent. Park is my granddaughter's last name. And this is what I do. So Aquaman, the Aqua Fresh container, toothpaste in jail, it has 158.8 grams. That's my husband's phone number, 1588. This is what I do. This is what I did. I'm in jail saying, I want to petition the court for a writ habeas corpus. My lawyer is committing a breach of fiduciary duties, ineffective counsel. The judge is committing judiciary misconduct, and I'm being told I'm incompetent. Are you serious? By people whose job description is to get me TP for my bunghole. Really? Snow Hill, Snow Informer. I'm an informer, an informant for corruption everywhere. I volunteered to be bait, so I'm undercover. I'm Special Agent Oso. Like it or not, I'm the Galactic Federation. Elizabeth April claims that she remote views the Galactic Federation. I am the Galactic Federation. I don't remote view anything. I am. I said. It never stops. I can't turn it off. It's a constant stream of consciousness. So, April Come She Will, Paul Simon, Paul the E.T. movie, Paul, Bobby Bear, Bob, B.O.B., TED Talks, Flatline, Bear, Teddy Bear, and Oso is a bear. That's how you say bear in Spanish, Oso. That's my name. Gloria Oso. Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. Glory be to God. So, whether you believe that I'm Jesus Christ is moot now, because I have help. I know they've already, both sides of this whole place, they're giving me synchronicity, all of the tags, I'll look up the song and I'll channel in my head, and then I'll get information through what the song's called, watch the lyrics, watch the video, and I'll get information that I get smarter every day. I get smart, Maxwell smart. I got 3 times the max time, and then had the charges null prost. 3 times the max time for competency before I was even found guilty of anything, and I was arrested at the Wellington. So Paranormal Wellington, right before they arrested me unlawfully, walked outside with excited utterance. He says, she was yelling. I was like, I'm Thunder Voice. It was excited utterance. My kids just said, your Skybanner made the news. So Bob, Flatline, TED Talks, flew it on Dorothy's birthday for me. I called him. I said, yeah, you flew it on the wrong day. You flew it on the wrong day. He says, oh, I know. It was an accident. I was like, right on. So it flew 3 times, and I only paid for 2. Out of the corner of my eye, sitting on the balcony, Blondie, Angels on the balcony. Blondie was a pale horse on my farm. I caught them on the 27th because I set on, when I fly the Skybanners, I go out to the beach, I buy a Sandman, I build a Sandman, Enter Sandman, and I take props and stuff. So on the 27th, it wasn't coming until the 29th, JFK's senior's birthday. And I guess it was his 107th, right? 107th on 2024. I flew it the year before on his birthday too in Aberdeen, caged elephant. So I caught it out of the corner of my eye at exactly 107, and I jumped up like, oh my God, hallelujah. I thought somebody, was finally coming to help me. This was before they arrested me. I was like, I felt so good, and I'm just being so positive, and I was just, and then, okay, another day went by, another day, and 2 weeks went by. I had to move hotels, and where I wanted to go to the Commander I was priced down. They wanted $14,000 for. I almost did it just because I wanted to stay at the Commander, Kelly Rowland. And I was like, nah. And I called the Wellington, which was right next to Paradise Plaza. And they put me in room 109, the sinking of the PT 109. So I was actually, I called somewhere else to stay. But it's like, what, $500 a night? Really? For the Commander? So If I would have been at the commander, this would have never happened. I wouldn't have heard the minor disturbance outside. I wouldn't, uh, the police wouldn't have been able to get that close to me. And literally, like the scripted disturbance happened right outside my door at the Wellington, right in front of the edge, Ocean's Edge. The edge of 17, Q is the 17th letter. The ocean, Led Zeppelin. Now I'm singing all my songs to the girl who won my heart. She is only 3 years old, and that's a real fine way to start. My little granddaughter was really inspiration because I was like, they're trying to break me. And I was just like, and she says, do you remember when you were in my belly? And I was like, you're a starseed. And I was like, I'm going down swinging. You have to cut out my tongue to silence me or kill me. And obviously they can't kill me, but they have been allowed. You have to let the criminals commit the crime. So they have been allowed to get away with some disgusting things they're doing to me. You could see I have been teaching QAnon for 6 years, for 5 years. Really 6 years, but I didn't start doing my videos for 5. And I have Michael Jaco saying that you're not Q. Well, who is then? You've been claiming JFK Jr. QAnon is going to come and run with Donald Trump. What? After he dies? When he leaves office? What? Like all of their stuff is just the news, which they claim is fake news, with their own spin on it. That everybody else that's on the news is bad, except Donald Trump. Donald Trump's on the news too. The QAnon shaman is on the news. There's a song called Heather Q. Smith. That's my name, Heather Gloriosa Smith, but I went back to my maiden name, Heather Lynn Smith. Here's a song, Heather Q. Smith. And I sent all of this to Jaco. So there you go. All the time, you guys, that those Jaco videos, do you know how much time it takes to really follow Q? You have to dedicate your life to it for free. For free. You have to dedicate your life to it, and you still have trouble keeping up. You liars. You liars. And if you do make money and have a following like Michael Jaco, you're controlled. I told him, you're going to jail. Michael, the Angel movie, you're going to fucking jail. Yesterday, the Beatles, this just happened yesterday. He told me to stop texting him. As if that he's some kind of all-knowing, all-powerful QAnon influencer, and I'm nobody. What about me? What about me? I can't even follow your stuff because it's like watching the news. It's just with a little spin, with a little bit more truth in it. You know how dangerous that is? Weaponized truth. I've contacted 107. I even contacted when I was tagged to JFK Jr.'s Facebook page, and they posted a picture of the gray as anonymous. I contacted that JFK Jr. because I was like, well, he's not alive. And that person, whoever's behind that account, it was this official public figure, told me to suck Satan's cock. So, I go, our leaders are, you think that they're the most intelligent people. They're not. They're not gifted. They're wicked. They'll do whatever the computer says. I have a conscience. I can't do that. Just like I'm a soldier for truth, but if you try to just tell me to go kill somebody because you say so, I think for myself. And I'm not going to kill anybody because I don't have to. I know it's a simulation, and what you reap is what you sow. It's the truth. I don't even read that fucking Bible. I know if you take it literal, then you might as well you're a demon. Because when you hear the truth, you reject it. So you would be a demonic Christian. That's what I'm dealing with. I don't even take communion. I don't like the concept of eating my Savior. That's cannibalism. Or drinking her blood. That's satanic. If you caught anybody even pretending If you caught your kids pretending, yeah, we're drinking Fido's blood. Wait a minute, you're pretending to drink our pet's blood? You need help. And I've watched the two people that did this to me, my mother-in-law, Fran Evil. There's a song, Lou Evil. I watched them. I've seen them. I hate church. I hate going to church. And there's these perfect little Christians. And then he's like, I'm ripping off the mask. Lou was going to be known as the most evil husband in the world. One where the wife didn't die. Because anybody like Lacey Peterson and Scott, Beam Me Up Scotty, Great Scott. Leather and Lace is our wedding song. Stevie Nicks, Time Space. Stevie was my crush on Cleveland Road. The Cleveland Show. Peter's Got a Whip. Yeah, Grape Sodagram. Lou Sr. had Whippets. Devo, Whip It. Punch Me Dev, D-E-V, Devo, D-E-V-O. Do you see? I'm the greatest occultist that ever lived, and the Freemasons want to kill me. It's my symbolism, and I'm Jesus Christ. I'm Jesus Christ, and the Vatican wants to kill me. I'm Satan, the Antichrist, and Christ. We're all one consciousness. That's how they divide you in everything: color, race, sexual orientation. I don't have problems with gay people. I have problems with closeted gay men who are married. That's a faggot. Somebody who will waste somebody else's life as a cover for your homosexual tendencies. It's a liar. So that's the faggot, you burn. The faggot's a bundle of sticks. They throw them in with burning the witches. Sticks, the grand illusion. So I don't have a problem with the gay person. I do have problems with somebody who needs to take drugs, who needs to become a drug addict to change their physical features. You wait a minute. You're going to make yourself a lifelong drug addict just to walk around and fight with people to force them to call you a woman when you're a man, or vice versa. So, and pushing it on the kids. You have a problem. You have a mental disorder where you're like, I guess it might be like gender dysmorphia. You have no self-love. Why aren't you teaching kids that they're perfect, just the way they are? It's sad. It's sad. And then Biden has on Easter did some kind of LBGTQ, and then I have one of those in my family too. So the Vatican's after me. I have priests in my family. The LBGTQ is after me for exposing them. I have a sister-in-law, Amy, Pure Prairie League, that I think I was told this person wouldn't even admit it. That her husband, I'm not sure this is true. This is how secret that the family is. It's like my mother-in-law told me that my stepmother-in-law, I think it was, she and Guido's down here in Ocean City, that somebody told me that they thought that Amy's husband was a transgender, and it was a big secret. I was like, what? Ben, Michael Jackson, about the rat. So she had a husband who I think might have been. Is that crazy? I had a brother-in-law, and I don't even know if it was a transgender or not. It's a rumor. And then she ended up marrying a woman. And so they're running around smearing me. Is cluster B mentality disorder. It's symptom. It's like the flying monkeys. And there we go back to the references about the Wizard of Oz again. So the Cowardly Lion and my sister-in-law, her last name's Olin. Rearranged this lion. Lying, Lyin, lion. They're running around. They act like they're better than me. I was fighting the most. I'm a veteran of Psychic Wars, Blue Oyster Cult. I was fighting a spiritual battle for our soul. What are you doing? All right, now that the simulation's over and you have to meet your maker, what? Besides, the only thing that gets you into heaven is service to others. I don't care about service to self. I don't care about you, that you were the best pickleball player in the world. Did you do some kind of a charity drive for it? No. I just spent all my ball by playing pickleball, and I'm really good at Farmville. What? I'm really rich, and did you, I don't know, did you start a homeless shelter, or, I don't know. What did you do service to others? What would you do that would want a civilization that knows that they're all one? What did you do that would make them want to let you in? Most people are going to be, I went to church and I confessed to a pedophile in a box. Not good enough. Not good enough. What did you do when a human angel came and begged you for help? Nothing at all. Heart and Heather. Earth. Haters. Heather Smith. It's all the same letters. So, I've died so many times, I'm consciously aware that I've died, that I'm in a lucid dream. Last night, I could feel, I discovered the sacred field. I could feel it. I could see it in my mind's eye and feel it. And you know what it's like? Linkin Park, Waiting for the End. Go watch that video. It shows you in a simulation, and that's what I felt. I was like, it's almost like you start to realize, like, that you have, like, strings or cables, like Matrix, that you have cables. Metaphorical. It's the sacred field around you, and that's what you start to realize. And that everything's energy. It's like, it's not really, sometimes I could see things, it looks like it's swimming through the air. Teddy swims. Ted. Synchronized swimming. Synchronicity. It looks like translucent things. See, I had a Kundalini awakening, which sparked all my chakras. I see the chakras. I know where they got those colors, where they got that thing. It's right in front of your face. It's right in front of your face. When you have a third eye awakening, you look into the sun a little bit, just for a few seconds, and it sparks it. Just for a few seconds. I don't even have to look into the sun anymore, but that's what I used to do. For a few seconds, I'd go like that, and I would start to see orbs and stuff like that. Well, now I'm doing it. I don't even have to look in the sun anymore. And the other day, I saw the chakras. It looked like, just like the dots right in front of my face. In your face, ICP. So, all you people, all these influencers that are teaching, like even Dr. Carl Jung now, I could see that he's fake. That all that stuff comes from a quantum supercomputer. Not one person couldn't have discovered what he discovered. You couldn't. The way he describes things, he describes it as if he lived it, not as if he's researching it. Because I've been in the mental ward. They do not even care. You don't get our therapy or anything like that. So even if you go to get the amount of information, Dr. Young would have had to study one person, and that's it. It's, come on now. I'm sorry, and I love Dr. Jung. Carl Jung, Theodore Carl is my stepfather. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Carl Douglas. Carl from Ghost. You'll start to see it. Once you hear my story, you'll be like, and that's what I think's happening here. They're pointing things out to me that I like the Isle of Wight. I hadn't seen that one yet. So Marty he works at 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's my Aunt Carol. She died. She turned me away from her inn. Jesus Christ. She turned me away from her inn right when this all happened. Like, she was demonic. She was going to give me that inn. And then she's like, stop talking about the Matrix, Heather. I used to drive my friends crazy posting about the Matrix because I saw it. As I knew what I was talking about. I was trying to warn you. So I was doing the best I can with the knowledge that I had at the time. Well, now I'm unstoppable and undeniable. And my ex-husband is going to get sued into bankruptcy for defamation of character. And anybody who wants to cling on, cling peaches, cling is my granddaughter's last name. Anybody who wants to cling to his story is going down with him. Like Amistad. You're connected to him. He's going down. So if you're connected to him, you're going down. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save, I'm going to throw you a life preserver. You're on the Titanic and sinking. Sinking, synchronicity. Elon Musk carries a sink into Twitter. I was like, why doesn't any targeted individuals? I post my stuff in the gang stalking and targeted individuals, and not one person's watching my videos. They're constantly, oh, help me, I need a lawyer, and this and that. And then I offer the truth, and nobody wants to talk to me. You know why? Because none of you figured out gang stalking. You're gang stalkers who figured out, oh, we could steal this. We can pretend that we're exposing it. Look, here, you gang stalk me, I'll gang stalk you, whatever. They wear disguises and stuff too. I'm not saying there's not targeted individuals. There is. But this is what it's like for real. You have knowledge that they're trying to silence. Not you just discovered gang stalking and don't even really know why. Don't know why you're being gang stalked, but know you're being gang stalked. Bullshit. First, you have to know why you're being gang stalked. Because I'm Q from QAnon. Because I don't agree with the government. Because I expose the government. I expose Vatican. I expose do you know what's coming next? This is because I feel it. Mad human disease. Do you know that you can get mad cow? What? Do you know that they grind up that meat like you can find it on YouTube? Chickens with cancer. Well, they got beef with cancer too, and you're eating it. You're wondering why. It's idiocracy. You're wondering why cancer rates are skyrocketing. Skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight. Why cancer skyrocketing? Because you're fucking eating it. Do you know you eat STDs? You eat cow pussy. Cows get trichomoniasis. Trichomonas. I never even heard about that until I met the horse at the jail. So that's what I've been surrounded by. The last person that I was with was my ex-husband 3 years ago. I was with one other person. He munched my twat and tossed my salad, and then he died. I was a dead gang stalker, and I don't mean to be rude, but there was nobody home. That's why I told him last time I saw him at the Traveling Soldier, Dixie Chicks, the Traveling Man, Bob. This will be the last time I ever see you. Because for one, I can tell you're gang stalking me. and there's nobody home. I was like, I sent you enough information that his name was Rob Dugan. And then somebody told me he died. His mother's was dead. He told me about he showed me pictures of his kids. And I don't mean, I hate to talk bad once somebody's dead. So I like to say good things when somebody's dead. He was very proud of his children and his mother, was dead. He had a tattoo with his mother, Debbie, at her name. And Debbie B52. So I was like, well, I was trying to do synchronicity with him. Wow, Debbie B52 is my mom. Debbie died at 52 years old. Nobody's home. And when you can't connect in that way, I'm a real psychic. That's what even the psychics are after me. I got thrown out of Tarot by Jean on the boardwalk. She says, "No, honey, I'm not in a simulation. You are." Told me to get out. Yes, you are. What do you mean you're not in the simulation? So now when I prove simulation theory, I prove that you're a fraud because you claim that you talk to dead people. Do you know how much money they steal from, people who want to talk to the dead? You can do it yourself. I even told her. That's when she threw me out. I said, I plan on teaching it. Oh, no, you can't teach us. We don't teach this. I was like, what do you mean you don't teach it? I'm going to teach them that you have to stop drinking fluoride. It's in everything. Just think about it. Even if alcohol is not good for you, okay? Too much alcohol is not good for you. But I'm not against alcohol. I like to have a couple sips every now and then. And I used to drink a lot. And now I have no addiction to it. I get a buzz ball now, and I'll take a sip, and I'll catch that little buzz, and that'll be it. But anything that's made with water it's tap water, it's fluoride. So it's in the coffee, it's in soda, Gatorade, Red Bull. Just think about how much fluoride because you're drinking all that tap water. So I'm going to start a vegan buffet. And not only that, I'm going to do like a haunted coffee, a couple different coffee ideas. And I'm going to make it with spring water. And I'm going to make, I have a pop shop and do spring water soda. Made with spring water, just as if it was made back when they used to make it with the syrup, right? Did they make it for you when it first started? That's what I'm going to do, but with spring water. The ice cubes. It's in everything. So if the food, any food that's made with water. So you put water in when you make cakes and stuff like that. So it's nonstop. You're bombarding your brain with fluoride. It's toxic to your brain. It's a byproduct of the fertilizer industry that they're not allowed to throw in the ocean, but they're allowed to put in your water. Do you really think that the government cares so much about your teeth that they down here that they would spend that much money down here? Ocean City is so desperate to save money, they cut recycling with no future plan of what happens when you start to run out of room. And Ocean City, you produce so much more waste, so much more trash than other places. People tend to spend more and produce more garbage when you're on vacation, and you have no plan, absolutely no plan. You took away recycling. What? Recycling should be essential. You have to have some kind of plan for garbage. He don't care because he's going to be dead soon. Mayor Rick. Trick. We tricked you. Cheap trick. Surrender. That's what Idiocracy is about. The great landfill slide. Landslide. Stephen X. So Anyway, I'm going to stop this video. Uh, I know sometimes when they run on too long, people won't, are like, this is just too long. I don't have the time to watch it. So they told me to do five, I should do really short little 5 minute videos. And, I might, I have too much to say. So, my videos are really worth taking the time because it's not just watching my life, it's hearing the story. And they're like, oh my God, I am part of it. I prove it. I'm starting to, some of my Facebook friends, some of my old friends are accepting my Facebook friend request, which it was like dead silence. The sound of silence disturbed. I had, as I had no connection to anybody. So my husband had free range to just go and say whatever he wanted to. You had to believe what he said. And they erased me from the family so they could do this because if you would have saw me in family photos and at my son Jake Colton's wedding, they didn't invite me to the wedding. Why? Like Colton and I had, I did used to do drugs, but then I got sober. And like I went to Colton's housewarming party. Um, I went on vacation. We went on family vacation. And then they did this to me because of QAnon. Not because I was on drugs or anything. And then they bring up the drugs as it was because of the drugs. No, it wasn't. Not at all. You didn't throw me away when I was on drugs. My daughter actually says we liked you better when you were on drugs because I was more controllable.